Question number 16. Amount of air that remains trapped in the respiratory passage is called A. Dead space, B. Dead volume, C. both A and B, and D. used air volume. Correct answer is A. Dead space air, and its approximate value is 150 ml, and it is the air that not participates in gases exchange and it is replaceable. Question number 17. In process of respiration is concerned with A. intake of O2, B. liberation of O2, C. liberation of CO2, D. liberation of energy. So respiration is breakdown of organic molecules which leads to release of energy. So the correct answer is D. liberation of energy. Question number 18. Hemoglobin is copper containing pigment, B. iron containing pigment, magnesium containing pigment, and calcium containing pigment. Answer is B, because it contains iron in the form of Fe+2. Question number 19. The majority of the carbon dioxide produced by our body cells is transported to lungs as A. attached to hemoglobin, B. dissolved in blood, C. as bicarbonates, or D. as carbonates. Transport of CO2 occurs in three forms: as carb amino hemoglobin, that is 23%, dissolved in plasma, that is 7%, and as NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate, that is 70%. So the correct answer is C, as carbonates. Question number 20. 500 ml respiratory volume in normal adult human is related to residual volume, total lung capacity, respiratory reserve volume, D. tidal volume. Correct answer is D. tidal volume. It is the amount of air that a human can inhale or exhale without any extra effort, or its normal value is 500 ml. Question number 21. Serum differs from blood in lacking globulins, B. lacking albumins, C. lacking clotting factors, or D. lacking antibodies. Serum is equal to plasma minus clotting factors. So the correct answer is C. Lacking clotting factors. Question number 22. The thickening of walls of arteries are called A. Arthritis, B. Aneurysm, C. Arteriosclerosis, D. Both A and B. Correct answer is C. Arteriosclerosis. It is the deposition of fatty substance in tunica interna and smooth muscle. Question number 23. A certain road accident patient with unknown blood group need immediate blood transfusion with his one doctor friend at once offers his blood. What was the blood group of the donor? A. Blood group B, B. Blood group AB, C. Blood group O, D. Blood group A. Correct answer is C. Blood group O, because it lacks antigen A and B, so it acts as universal donor. So correct answer is C. Question number 24. Lungs do not collapse between breaths and some air always remain in the lungs which can never be expelled because A. There is a negative pressure in lungs. Treatment is false. Internal pressure can change. B. There is a negative intrapleural pressure pulling at the lung walls. The statement is correct because pleural cavity acts as vacuum. There is a positive intrapleural pressure. Statement C is false. Pressure in the lungs is higher than the atmospheric pressure. It is also false. So the correct answer is B. Question number 25. Constant flow of CO2 from the tissues into the blood is due to less amount of CO2 in tissues than in blood, B. More amount of CO2 in tissues than in blood, C. Equal amount of CO2 in tissue cells in the blood, and D. Enzymatic reaction. Correct answer is B. High amount of CO2 facilitates dissociation of oxyhemoglobin because hemoglobin has more affinity for CO2 than oxygen. So the correct answer is B. Question number 27. Choose the incorrect sentence from the given below. Sentence A. 3% of oxygen transported by blood plasma, and 90% is transported by, and 7% is transported by RBC. This statement is correct. Statement B, 25 to 30% of CO2 is transported by hemoglobin in the form of carb amino hemoglobin. This statement is wrong. C, 100 ml of deoxygenated blood transport 4 ml of CO2 towards alveolar sac. C is correct. D, 70% of CO2 is carried out as bicarbonate. This option is also good. So the correct answer is B. Question number 28. What is the correct about sinus venosus? Sinus venosus. Option A, it is situated on the dorsal surface of rabbit heart. Rabbit is a mammal and sinus venosus is not present in mammal. A is false. Statement B, it is situated ventrally in the frog heart. This statement is also false. C, it sends blood dorsal aorta. This statement is also false. D, it opens in the right auricle. This statement is correct because it receives deoxygenated blood from the body. So the correct answer is D. Question number 28. Persons living at high altitude will have increased alveolar capacity. A statement is true. B, increased number of erythrocytes. This statement is also true. C, hemoglobin curve will shift towards right. That statement is also true. This is all due to decreased PO2. And D option is all of them. So correct answer is D. Question number 29. The post cable is constituted by post cable, also known as inferior vena cava. Option A, renal, gonadial and hepatic. It is correct. Option B, renal and gonadial. That is false. C, gonadial and hepatic. That is also false. D, hepatic and renal. That is also false. So the correct statement is A. Question number 30. Which is incorrect statement? Incorrect statement. A, semilunar valve is present in the opening of the artery of the heart which comes out. This statement is true, as opening of aorta is guarded by semilunar valves. Option B, bicuspid and tricuspid valves are connected by chorda tendinae to the wall of the artery. That statement is wrong. C, SA node is present in the right upper corner of the right atrium. That is correct. And D, AV node is seen in the lower left corner of the right atrium. That is also correct. So the incorrect statement is B. Our answer is B.